Well, hello everyone. Welcome to RPG Limit Break. We are so excited to have you here. We are getting ready for an amazing Chrono Trigger Dalton Imperial Rando race. But before we get into that, I just wanted to stop in, say hello, welcome, and I wanted to make sure everybody knew that we appreciate all the support that will come in during that has come in for various streams and will probably come in for this stream. As a reminder, all subscriptions and bits here on Twitch or super chats and channel memberships here on YouTube, all those go towards making our yearly marathon event, the live event, happen. So we appreciate all those. Any that come in during this stream, we are going to... we're not going to thank right away because we don't want to interrupt the race, but I will come back at the end of the show and thank anybody who has contributed in that way at the end of the event. But that's enough of me yapping. And so without further ado or much a bother, let's go ahead and throw it over to the run. And Sid, go ahead and tell us what's happening here.
For a short moment there, I panicked. I was like, am I muted? Did I mute myself? Wait, nope, I didn't. Okay, we're good to go. And it's a wonder that anything ever gets done with these shows. Anyway. Me and my friend Sawneyrath11 here, partners in usual crime, have gotten really, really interested in the Dalton Imperial branch of the Chrono Trigger randomizer. There's actually a couple of different versions, Jets of Time and this one. This one focuses a little bit more on vanilla, but we actually have some very strong and well-knowledgeable community members, Chrono and Azure, here to explain things. But before we do that, hi, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for suffering through a birthday present to myself. Sonny, you want to say hi before we kick it over to the commentators?
Yeah, hey everybody, I'm back again for I don't know what number time.
Yeah, just we've been doing a lot of co-op seeds, and Sonny's like, we should do a show on this. And then he's like, oh, we should race it. I'm like, oh, okay, so you just want to beat me. Thanks, cool. Glad we're friends. But just to warn you guys, we will be yapping a bit. We're not going to really be doing too much chatting, but we'll be in our own little VC off to the side that you guys won't be able to hear. And every once in a while, it might be am I losing my mind? Did we have tabs this seed? Or ooh, that's nice. Kind of giving each other a little bit of goose, maybe gaslighting each other a bit. Oh yeah, what do you know? That kind of thing friends do. But we're gonna kick over
the occasional. This character sucks.
Yeah, this party is awful. Who vetted this? So let us give our community members a chance to introduce themselves. Azure Kale is with us. You want to say hi?
Hello, that's me. I'm Azure Kale. Nice to see everybody again.
Yeah, Azure is actually the one that initially brought this to us and was kind enough to offer to pre-record this just in case we had technical issues during the main event, which led to this addiction. And
absolutely.
Our other commentator, Karnoth.
Hello. How's it going?
Yep. So we're going to have a little bit of fun here. So we'll see kind of how this ends up. That's 2 hours, probably a worst case scenario. Sonny will probably be done in 1:45 if it's trash in 2 hours for me, but we'll see. Depends on if he decides to landlock himself with a mutant.
Now, Sid,
maybe.
I need to interrupt before we bury this lead here. Did you just say it's your birthday?
It was the 31st was my birthday, so this is kind of a belated gift, but yeah.
Amazing.
I don't bring it up too often, but every day is a birthday when I get to work with this community, so it's almost not even worth saying.
And now my teeth hurt from the sweetness.
Well, I guess with all that said, I'm ready to go. Everybody else ready to go?
I think I'm about as ready as I'm going to be.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
You guys
all right,
feel
let's
free
go
to call
ahead
us
and
in.
get our count in from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And away they're off. I'm slowly clicking buttons in the background so that the runners are muted and they won't be hearing our commentary us on stream or.
You know what? It's worth doing just in case.
And theoretically, I should mute them so that we don't hear them on stream either. That should happen too. There we go.
Yeah. All right. Welcome in. I'm going to give a quick rundown of how the random works. Overall, it is a randomizer. So I'm going to throw the word vanilla out here a little bit, but it's not vanilla. As you can see, we're starting with Ayla. One of the cool things we have with the randomizer is the ability to modify our sprites, have the color palettes be different and customizable. I believe fellow in chat, Phone Plays, grabbed a couple of the community palettes that we have in our Discord and threw them into the seed for the guys here. So the randomizer has a couple of layers to it. One of them is it is objective based to have go mode. We kind of missed it at the start of the stream, but they do have a list of objectives that they need to accomplish in order to unlock the ability to defeat Lavos. There's 8 objectives by default. They're randomized, and then you can set your level of difficulty from there. So you can have needing all 8 done to finish the game, or you can have it kind of scale up. The game increases its difficulty on its own as you collect key items, defeat bosses, recruit characters. There's a little scale on the right-hand side of their trackers that currently says 1. As that number goes up, so does the difficulty of the enemies, bosses, and experience and all that stuff. So they're going to be running through, they're going to be looking for their characters, they're going to be looking for kind of what the flow of the seed has put forward for them, and we're going to kind of see what's going on. They're just going through initial checks. On the right, we have Sid. On the left, we have Sawny. Sid is fighting Atropos here. The main reason you fight Atropos when you find her is if you do happen to find a Robo in the seed, it does increase his speed and magic defense, which he chronically needs to be a good character. So I will pass over to Karnas for a couple minutes here, as I kind of just stole it for the last couple minutes, but just to give you a quick overview of how the randomizer worked.
Yes, looks like they're all doing pretty good here in the beginning. They're finding some good, a Cali Blade, that's going to be good for a Chrono. But and we see Robo is part of Chrono Trial. A lot of the objectives, may not be necessary, but for our objectives, this seed, we have Frog has to bring the Masamune to Cyrus' grave. Complete the Johnny race, which you need Chrono and the bite key for. For the Cyrus grave, you need Frog and the Masamune. Genodome, you need Robo for, and Flight. Ocean Palace is also another objective. You need either Charged Pendant or Magus, plus access to Zeal. And Tyranno Lair, where you would need Ayla, and Flight, so you could need the Dreamstone, or just get regular flights. Then Sunken Desert, we have Luca, Robo are needed for that, as well as unlocking the Sunken Desert location, which takes a while. You have to have Zeal access, talk to the lady with the plant, and get that going. And then Death Peak, which you need the Chrono Trigger, which then upgrades to the clone in this randomizer, and also is a potential character check. So, yes. And, and that's a good Brave Sword, by the way. I just saw a 4-time crit Brave Sword with speed +3.
Sid is checking all the shops, kind of seeing everything that's accessible without going into any real dungeons or anything from there. Sawny saw the character in trial and it's like, I want to add that to my party, and it's just immediately going into the trial sequence. To start the trial sequence, you need to go into the castle at 1000. If it's your mother standing there, I believe I think it's the mother sprite, you need to have Luca in your party, or at least available to your party to start the sequence. If it's any other character, just talk to them, and that's the character you unlock by doing this trial sequence. So it's kind of, it's always interesting to see what people pick. It is a long. It can be a long dungeon, but if you do it early enough, the boss is pretty low scaled, and it makes it pretty safe. But it just takes time.
Yes. And the good thing is all the loot there, with all the randomized chests and everything, you can potentially get some good stuff. What we saw over here for Luca, if you notice, she was level 18. So that spot, we have default settings for what level they would roll. And so that's a huge find to kind of do that. And the reason why Luca's in front of party is any future recruits will now scale to the leader. So now that's a huge find and a great start for Sid over here.
Look, trying to afford that wonder shot, but decided to leave it for now. The accessibility you have to time periods at the start of the game. I have to walk over to here where the epoch is by default without flight, because you do most by default flags you start without flight on the epoch. But it will give you access to 1,600 and prehistory by just hopping in and moving the time gauge around. You can get access to future through 1,000 Guardia Forest, and from there it's just kind of seeing which checks you think are going to be right. You're kind of have your own bias to where you want to go. I know Sid loves to go to prehistory and fight the new. So here we see it's off to do.
So the one thing you'll notice,
pretty good experience.
Oh yeah, new's great in the beginning. Not only for the tech points, but for the experience. The new is not scaled like with levels like with the rest of the enemies. So you get the default new experience and stuff. So it's a really good choice in the beginning to get some quick levels and maybe a few techs for people. The reason why he's taking some encounters over here is they have randomized drops on. So as you can see, he's getting stuff like a Terra Arm from that drop. And Hunting Range has 5 enemies right here. That's 5 potential drop candidates. So plus the new 6, and they're usually quick fights. So looks like Sonny's looks like Sonny's getting through prison okay, getting all the lootage there.
Oh, missed the skip here. Kind of didn't mention it. Rebels aren't usually here. We have a lot. Basically everything PseudoArk, the lead dev of the randomizer here, could get his hands on has been randomized. So we have the tech learn order is shuffled. And then from that, as you learn techs, the higher the MP cost, the more damage they do is kind of the general rule. So you could start with a Luca having a 2 MP flare, but it's not going to do that much damage. She could have a 20 MP flamethrower, and it could do a lot of damage. We also have tech element randomized, so Luca might not actually use fire. She might be a shadow caster. So it's always interesting. The dual tech still uses their same tech. So sometimes you might get a really, really powerful triple kick, and sometimes you may have a triple kick that's for babies.
That's so true. Looks like we have an ice Luca.
Okay.
Which I didn't see if we had ice too. But yes, and you also notice that the tech list is all exposed, so that way you can plan accordingly. As you get party members, you can see what their tech list is, and if you get a 15 MP something, you go, okay, maybe I use that character. But if you get a bunch of 2, 4, 8 MPs on somebody, you're maybe well, maybe we put them in the back burner. Rusty Robo joins Sonya over there.
I love that palette.
Thank you, community, for the palette, and Phone for getting these palettes to us.
All right, we're gonna see who the dragon tank's replaced by. All our bosses are shuffled around. Our enemies are shuffled around. It's gonna be so. It could be. You could have the Aussie trio here. We don't know yet. There are ways to pre-check the bosses. That does, of course, take time. For instance, this boss, if you wanted to know who was in the prison, you just have to talk to the guards at the bottom of the stairs before starting the sequence. But it just takes time. But this is a race, and pride's on the line. Yes.
But finding Terra Mutant early is actually way better than fighting it late. So this could actually work in favor of Sawny if Sid wants to go try to get the Robo later. So fighting things early is actually really can be very beneficial. There are some safeties in place for early fights. So what's really cool is if they're below level 30, things like, Hecarim, where you need, not Hecarim, I'm sorry, Ret Knight and Nizbel, where you need lightning or water specifically. If you use any element on them, it triggers their weakness. So we have some safeties in place there, which is pretty cool. And things like the mutants that use, area of effect confuse, only do single target confuse before level 30. So some of these default settings are really good. And that's why
the mutants are also
early.
If you need magic for them, but if you find them early, their physical defense is actually a lot lower too. So it helps you fight them.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you find a mutant early, you're super happy. You find the mutant later, you're not so happy. Below level 10 is the physical defense. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, the opening stinger that plays if you just kind of let the start the game open and go through the preview sequence. You can actually get a lot of info. You can see a few of the bosses, some of the tech damages, and dual tech stuff. So I have found a couple of times where I'm watching that opening stinger and I see a big boss is in Arisdome that I don't want to fight late. I will prioritize Arisdome earlier, just because I don't want to fight a mutant at 50. I want to fight a mutant at level 2.
Yes. All right,
so now off to fight Atropos.
Yeah. So what's interesting is Sawny has the Chrono trigger that was found at that place. Oh wow, my brain just blanked out. No, the shop 9900.
Oh,
G shop.
Yes. Snail Stop.
Snail Stop. That's the words I'm looking for. But yes, it'll be interesting if Sid does find that Terra Arm, or not Sid, Sawny finds that Terra Arm, and then if Sid finds Robo, we have some interesting things. Terra Arm was 20 MP crit 4 times, so we have some new effects that were put into. So you can get a guaranteed crit for 20 MP. That's 4 times the value with that weapon every time. And there's also a version that gives you a guaranteed crit for 5 MP. Some other new effects that have been put in are things like HP leech. So 5% of the damage or 10% of the damage done, you get back as HP, or 2 MP on hit, 5 MP on hit. There's some pretty cool things that PseudoArk has done. So you get a lot of crazy weapon combinations. The stats can be randomized. So you could get like a wood sword with power and stamina plus 10, which is interesting. This is an interesting fight over here on Sid's screen with a metal mutant and a Mohaver, which he runs from. I don't blame him.
Wisely. Yes. Speaking of the encounters, you'll see, we haven't had an instance for a dungeon that will have it yet, but you'll see little red flames flickering in the middle of the screen occasionally here and there. And what those little red flames actually are encounter points. PseudoArk has basically made it that you can skip pretty much every encounter in the game. Because there were encounters that were skippable by routing, and there were encounters that you just couldn't skip because the whole interaction screen with it was the whole line you had to cross over. So in those instances, pseudo-arc has made little flames, and you just walk past them. If you want to fight them, just click the flame, but otherwise just run right past it.
Mhm.
Sawny is doing my Bane. For whatever reason, the Simon Says always just gets me in my own head, and I always laugh when I'm supposed to surprise, or surprise when I'm supposed to laugh. I just can't help it.
Yeah, it happens. It happens all the time, right? The good news is, like, even if you mess up, and say you have to have the chrono trigger for that check. If you do mess up, you can still get the check. It just you have to spend some money for it. The better you do in the game, the less money you need. If you do it correctly, you spend no money.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
I think if you're super desperate, you can still get the check by silver points, right?
So you have to have chrono, and you have to have chrono, and then do silver points in order to get it out of logic. So you do have a sequence break there that you can do. But since no chrono, you got to get the chrono trigger right now.
Sonny's about to find his Luca.
Ooh. All right. So what you may notice, if you see any of the equipment, like you saw the mist ropes that MLA in parentheses, we just recently have been doing some equipment shuffling or equipment randomization as far as what character can equip what. So as far as this goes, this is standard, but in sometimes you can roll a seed where Robo can wear a prism dress and he can be a pretty princess, you know? So
you can be the prettiest princess at the party.
That's right.
I always prefer my dresses made out of prism light. Just as a matter of course.
But yes, so we have a lot of interesting settings, and a lot of customization that can be done. Okay.
I hope we see more characters. Mostly just because I want to see the rest of the palettes we picked.
Well,
Yes.
we got a sneak peek at Chrono, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was Goku Chrono.
it looked very Super Saiyan to me.
Yeah. Oh, we got the lava spawn. We'll find out here in a second if it's Elder Spawn or just regular old lava spawn. There's no way to really tell until you get into the fight, and you can see the name on the bars here.
Phone
spawn.
mentions that the Chrono palette is Fred.
Oh, Fred. Nice. Yes, somebody put together a whole mystery machine of palettes.
Mm-hmm. We have some great people who do really great palettes. I think, you know, Grey Googlich and Two Tone Tony. They I feel like they do a lot of palettes.
I should share the ones I do more, but
What do we got here on the? Oh, we got the bite key. Ooh, objective item. He needs that chrono though to do that.
We haven't
Johnny
seen
race.
where he is yet.
Mm-mm.
Check
A phone
locations,
mentions something about something being bright and is blinded. We do have an option to reduce flashes as well in personal settings, if need be. I'm just bringing it up because he's mentioned it.
So character checks, we have obviously your starting character. We have Millennial Fair. Cathedral check here is one of them. Then you have where you would recruit Marl in the 600 after defeating Yakra. Frog's Burrow. This is where I always start to stutter through. You have North Cape, which is where you would recruit Magus usually. We had a fun suggestion from the community, so it got added. In 1000 after the King's Trial, you can go pick up the where you would usually go pick up the Yakra key and unlock the chest. If we have put the Yakra key in the game, so you can go and open where the true chancellor would be and maybe recruit a character from there. There's the Dreamstone required check at the top of Dactyl Nest in 65,000. There's the Robo Recruit in the future. I feel like I'm missing one. That might be it.
Yep. Now I'm trying to think. I think that was most all of them.
That's a cool Mega Sprite.
Yes. Oh, nice.
Sid is also having to take another whack at the Simon Says game here.
Oh, my fellow sufferer.
So we have a 20 MP Dark Matter. We have a very powerful Magus, by the way. Dark Mist rolled really high. Dark Bomb rolled really high. He's extremely powerful. So this was an amazing find. But yes, this is going to be great.
It's another reason you always want to have your highest level party member in the front. Like we talked about earlier, when you recruit a character, it takes the same level and tech point number as the character in front.
Mm-hmm.
So not only does party order matter for AoE techs, it also matters for your recruitments.
Mm-hmm. Now, if Sani really wanted to, he could enter this first room right here and talk to one of the enemies to get a preview of who the cathedral boss would be. So we do have some of those. You just talk to them, and they're like, "Oh, well, this Giga Mutant is here in Cathedral."
In Heckran's Cave, for instance, if you step out on the Medina side, it'll say like Dalton's Cave as the overworld text.
Yes. And you can also preview that in Medina Inn. You can talk to one of the monsters and they'll tell you too. That's useful for entrance randomizer, which it's not on in this case, but we do have an entrance rando in Rando Dalton Imperial. Okay. Oh, it looks like Sid's about to be super happy about finding a Magus.
Our scalings are getting up there a little bit. We're up to 11 on the left and 10 on the... We're going to be up to 11 here on the right here in a second, too. So it's kind of interesting. Despite the different paths we've seen, they're basically right in the same spot. Scaling increases by 1 per character, 1 per key item, and I think 2 by default for each boss defeated.
I think it's still set to 3. I could be wrong again, but unless we changed it back to 2 for default.
It might be 3. I'm a known to be wrong. It happens a lot.
Yeah, levels per boss is 3. Yeah, and per objective is 3. Per character 1, per key item is 1. You can set also for quest finish, but that's usually set to 0, so... Alright. Both doing Cathedral, we're getting through it.
So I noticed this during the Simon Says that they had different Chrono sprite colors. Now Magus also has a different sprite color. So is the sprite color then? It's obviously independent. Is that not established by the seed then?
It is not. Your personal settings, like you can have this game start with a higher combat speed, a different frame colors, different palettes. Music customization, stuff like that. That's all personal stuff. It does not affect the seed or the randomization. We did pick 2 sets of palettes for the folks to have, so there should be some differences. But all their tech damage and equipment and chests and bosses, that's all seeded. We opted to have have customization be separate. Because it's fun to have fun. Difference is fun.
It is.
And getting to see the different options across the two different racers is really cool.
It's definitely, you get your own things. You can also even change the sound for lightning too. We did have a request for that because, you know, with that high screeching sound, you can change it to something a little bit less screechy.
Yeah, it uses
And like you said, that's where
Nizbel's release is the other sound we put in.
Yeah. And then that's where in that personal settings is where you say, oh, do you want a lot of flashes in the screen? You know, which is cool. And the music stuff, it uses the MSU support. So,
Ooh,
R series.
R6XY. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be pretty easy with the busted Magus, honestly. Yeah, they only have about 300 health. Or almost 400 health. This should just take them out.
Yeah. Now, R series has been buffed recently, so that when you find them late game, they're not so easy. But you'll notice also that they get a lot of levels for boss fights too. You can actually set boss experience to give you different experience amounts than with a multiplier than the rest of the seed, and same thing with like mid bosses. So
the reward for finishing here was a bent hilt, which does let you get the Tata item. I used to do that first encounter where Tata runs away on Dinodoro and then go talk to him.
Dinodoro, you know, is also a good first dungeon. So because all the items, the way the items are in chests, you can actually have they're usually shuffled vanilla. You know, you can have that, just all the vanilla items just shuffled together, but you can also introduce some randomness to it. So it can be shuffled plus random. And then you can also increase how many tabs you see by percentages, you know, so say if you want, you know, only 70% vanilla, 20% of it random, and then 10% tabs, you know, for guaranteed stuff. It'll shuffle like that. But we say Denodoro is good and Cathedral are good beginner ones because they have so many chests. It gets you all that stuff in the beginning. We've got a sight cap over there with Sawny. That's nice. That's always good to have for the chaos protection.
We had no recruit from here. Sawny went up the right side and just walked into the Queen's room and there was nobody there. So because there's more character checks than there are characters, some of them will come up empty. I didn't clock if Sawny remembered to turn in the rainbow shell.
I think he did.
I imagine he did.
The good thing with the rainbow shell, so
Dragon Arm.
Dragon Arm. Random damage though. Oh. So the random damage is lovely or not so lovely.
You've been wondering. I don't remember Dragon Arm being in a Super Nintendo version of this game. Pseudo-Orc programmed in a bunch of the DS weapons and equipment.
Yes.
So you'll see Angel Tiaras and Dream Reavers and all the really cool high-end busted stuff from the DS version.
And then and again, it's like it's super customizable. You can either make it so all the DS items appear, none of them, some of them, what percentage chance they can drop. So customizability is, I think, like the theme of Rando, Dalton, Imperial. Like you can have your own experience, which is amazing.
It was briefly there on Sid's side, but you might have noticed that the save point was red instead of blue. That's just a fun little artifact. The save points are actually based on the color of Robo's eye palette, I believe. And
Yes.
so just kind of and it's kind of interesting little side effect. Something you don't know until you start playing with palettes. that just kind of is that way. So.
End of time Gaspar, he's a based off of one of the palettes. So we'll get to see that too if they get to end of time.
Beckler is also based off of a palette from the Tent of Horrors.
I think I think is it Beckler is Marl palette, if I remember correctly. I want to say Gaspar's Robo as well, and then Kino is based off of Ayla palette.
Yeah.
Oh yes, thank you, Angurl. You do make a good point. So we do have physical. We have options to have physical Luca and physical Marl turned on. What that means is they actually get increased hit per each level, which makes it so they actually can get more damage per level, and also their text change a bit. So with Luca in particular, her Mega Bomb and Napalm and Flame Toss are based off of her attack stat instead, but they still do magic damage. With Marl, she gets a new tech called Arrow Hail, which hits everyone on screen with physical damage, which can be really, really, really amazing. So yes, so we do have options to switch those on, and some other customizations are we have Daltonized Magus, so he gets some of Dalton's techs, and we have things like instead of Life 2, you can get Re-Raise on Marl, you can get Haste All or Protect All for them too. So there's some cool things like that happens. But yes, physical Luca is on. I believe physical Marl is on as well. And Haste All and Protect All, I believe, are also on these seeds. Pendant is Marl palette, is what Phone mentioned as well too.
They also have another really fun flag that I'm kind of really like a lot. Is Dual Tech Magus. So Magus's Fire 2, Ice 2, and Lightning 2 interact with dual techs as those other characters would. So you could have a triple kick with Fire 2 and have it be your Blaze kick. Stuff like that. It's actually really interesting. Ooh, Sonny missed the waterfall here.
Oh no!
The first waterfall only gets you the one chest. The second, so I don't know if he's gonna take it and go for the other one, go back up and jump down, but because it is a lot of time. But we'll see what happens. Oh, he's going for it.
Oh,
let's see if it was
he's
worth
going
it.
for it.
Speed tab.
I say the 100% worth it, especially with a Robo and Barty. If he keeps him. Right.
They took my method for that skip.
Yes, he did. He did the encounter skip right there. Love it. Love to see it.
Our
mountains are nice, by the way.
Mountains are okay. Yeah. I'm not unhappy with a full ether.
Exactly. I'm not unhappy with it either. It's so if you do have shop randomization on, which we do, but up to a point. There's some safe ones where it's like, okay, you still have consumables, but you have a lot more customization with it too now. And you can define a lot more in the shop from a recent update, which is cool. But if you do full random settings, you could have no consumables in your shops. So finding stuff like that out in the wild on those types of seeds are super beneficial. Okay. Are you here for the Moonstone? If you notice the names of Masa and Mune, they give you a hint to the boss. Let's see.
Nizbel.
Yeah.
Interesting. Our scaling is, at least he has Magus, but our scaling is low enough that any magic would work for Nizbel.
Yes. So we're in a good spot here over with Sani. Sid on his heels, starting Denadoro. Yeah, it's a lovely subtle hint. Sorry. It's fun. I love it because when Niz combines with Bell.
You get Belniz?
Yes.
Yeah.
Belniz is a secret boss that you had to get every one of the guys to dig in Reptite Lair before going down. It was like this little secret thing in the game.
Yes. And don't forget, you can get the best weapon if you scratch a news back 1,000 times, Yep. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this fight's going to be too bad. We're still in a part where we're still pretty safe. We're still pretty early. Since everything's scaled based off of the level scaling, you don't have to worry about what spot it is that you're getting it. It's just going to be worried about level scaling, so we should be good here. Sight scope is on for bosses and enemies normally because of the level scaling. It can be very hard to determine if you're not used to seeing it, like how much HP a boss would have. So it's very, very helpful, especially getting used to this randomizer. Nothing too spicy yet, but I mean, we're looking good with item-wise. They have a lot of options available for them. Sid does have the bike key, whereas Sani does not, which is interesting. We're 0 objectives in for both of them, but having Robo and Luca, Genodome for Robo, Sunken Desert for Robo Luca, Charge Moonstone for Luca. We have Magus if we want to do Ocean Palace, because if we find the Ruby Knife. We have a lot of capability to go places. So a lot of things are not as much gated for them objective-wise. So we'll see what happens and how this pans out.
Yeah, there's lots of directions to go here.
And yes, phone bite key was at Reptite Lair, so that's the distinguishing factor right now. But Moonstone is a huge find because it's an objective. As soon as they find flight, that's one objective, pretty much a free objective.
You might be wondering how they find flight. There is an item in the game, a key item that you can find called Wings of Time. Is one of the ways to do it. You take the Wings of Time to Zeal, and bring it up to the Blackbird, and you basically get immediately brought to where you would normally fight Dalton when you're flying on the Epoch. Defeat that boss, and you can start flying around. The other way is...
Speaking of the Jets of Time, did you see that Sani got his Jets of Time?
I did not.
Yeah.
Where was Jets of Time?
Jets of Time was Tata Check.
Oh! That kid had a pair of wings in his pocket. So yeah, the other way is to basically find your way to destroyed 12,000 BC, Dark Ages. A couple ways to get there. Either have Zeal fall, or go through objectives. One of the objectives puts a portal. One of the levels of objectives puts a portal at Mount Woe that brings you to the ruined Dark Ages, and you can basically get arrested and be brought through the Blackbird sequence, and that's another way to get your flight.
Yes. So both
Unfortunately, you
still
can't just
require.
bring it over to. Can't just bring it over to Gasper and be like, "Hey, can you put this on?"
Yes, you can't. You can't just say, "Hey, give me the wings, please. Attach them."
Yeah.
But yes, both are still require 12,000 BC access. So you can get 12,000 BC access by finishing Magus Castle. Haste Helm. But yes, no, you can get that through Tyranno Lair. Not through Tyranno Lair. Sorry, Magus Castle. You can get Charged Pendant, and you can go through Balthazar, Keeper's Dome to get 12,000 BC access as well. I could be wrong. Now I'm doubting myself about Tyranno Lair. I typically run entrance randos and Chrono Sanity settings, which is so I gotta remember vanilla. Yeah, but I mentioned Chrono Sanity, which puts key items are usually at the end of Denadoro. We have Tata check. We have all these different checks, right? But we do the Chrono Sanity, which is similar to Jets of Time, where every chest is a check, and every tab is a check too. In Rando and Dalton Imperial, that's the difference, is that every tab is also a check. Can be a check. You can also set which ones are not or which one are checks. So yes.
We also have NPC gifts as well. So mayor item can be a check. Recruiting Ayla and going to talk to people in 65 million is one of them that just gives her something because she's the chief. That can be a check. There's just a lot of things. Like every item in the game could be the item you need.
Yes, Dorino Inn with Marl. I feel like that's an obscure check. If you wanted to do that. Toma's reward. If you know, Toma is sitting over there in Chorus 600. If you talk to him, he can give you an item. All right.
Said taking the time to do a selfie.
Okay.
All right.
We're doing
see if Sonny
we got a
gets some
charm
Mega
on.
Elixirs. Mega Elixirs.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yes.
We've left. By default, charms and loot tables are set to vanilla. Vanilla charm from Ruminators just so happens to be Mega Elixirs, which are the best heal in the game.
Yes, super exciting find. Having Ruminators are also good, good to just get some XP and TP as well, since they're Black Omen enemies. They usually scale pretty well. All right, so Sid is popped out of Denadoro. He's hopefully going to find his Jets of Time as well. And we'll see what that who gets it first.
So scaling, it's 20. I think it's just 20, so we're still good.
Yes, we're still good. So any elemental attack would weaken, would basically do this. Water, hardened sand, defense powers down so that they could actually hit Red Knight. So we're safe here. So another good find to find at a lower level. Sid almost went down to the basement, but he didn't. The basement is great because it has a ton of chests. He did
is basically getting here just in time for before things start to get a little difficult for the boss, because we know it's a Terra Mutant at the end. Scaling for him is 19 right now. It'll by default with the flags that they're using. It's -2 scaling for this particular dungeon. They modified the settings I stole from my friend Phone Plays. So basically, just makes this boss a little bit easier because you do fight it with just 2 characters. So this just decided they didn't want the scaling to be quite as bad. But luckily, there'll still be a little bit of low scaling protection on this Terra mutant we're about to see.
Yes. Interesting choice to bring the Luca here.
I think he was going for the Wonder Shot.
Mm-hmm.
We found the Silver Stud, which is awesome.
Prism Helm drop over on Sonny's side. Wow. Huge.
That's big. There's some good loot in this seed.
If you notice, oh yes, double tap. That is Physical Luca's new tech as well. So she also has a double hit with her weapon, which is really nice.
Especially if you have good effects on it.
I did not see if Luca had good magic or not, like in the current thing, but her double tap is going to do a lot of damage because of her weapon right now.
Yep. We got Jerky from doing Heckran's Cave. So
There are 2 jerkies.
I assume Sonny was going to go check to see what the turn-in was going to be, but I think he's just going to take the turn-in.
He might just do it. So you can preview what you'll get on Jerky if you talk to the 1080 mayor. And then, so 2 jerkies are in the seed. One is to do the trade in here, and one is for the Xenon Bridge. So you can choose which one to do, which usually you do the jerky for the key item. That's a normal check. The bridge is usually not a key item check.
Yeah, the bridge can be an objective, though, which is the main reason it's there. And you could... just put, with how customizable the randomizer is, you could put a key item check at the end of it if you wanted to.
Exactly. The Dreamstone.
Dreamstone. Okay.
Huge for a character check. Dactyl.
Yep.
You know, he actually gets access to Tyranno Layer.
Yes.
That is actually a huge find. I think he's going directly for it too. Look at that. It's a smart play.
Yeah.
At this point, that's what that's what I would do. You have flight, sure, but you also have Magus. So one thing here is
I think you're right. It does give you Dark Ages access. So
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you ruin it and you get the portal. So
yes,
comes the ruins layer. Yeah.
It does, yes. Phone confirmed it for us in chat. Thank you, Phone.
Thank you, Phone.
But yes, like this would be the best thing to do is take that Dreamstone, get the Dactyl. In fact, you could go to Laruba Ruins right here and skip the character check at the top, and just get the Dactyl and go to Tyranno Layer. That's a feature here that you can do.
Ooh.
So you don't even have to do Dactyl. Yes, it's nice, especially for entrance rando. You have to remember that. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it's talking to the chieftain, right?
Yeah, if you talk to that chieftain there, he'll just give you the Dactyl without even having to climb Dactyl Nest. So that gives you the flight in 65 million, which is huge. Yeah, Sawny is swimming in Megas is correct. All right.
Just waiting for it to rain. It is a timed thing. It's a duration of being in here. So we just gotta wait, and it'll start raining. There's 3 spots the nuke can spawn. Bottom right, and top left. And using the path that Sawny and Sid know about, you can see all 3 in one rain cycle.
Mhm.
I do love.
You
that
know,
we're
we
getting
did forget to mention. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I love that we're getting a fun mirror of the beginning of the stream, where now Sid is the one going through prison and Sonny's the one hunting news in the rain.
Yes, yeah. You can tell they do a lot of co-op because their play styles are very similar.
Yes. So you will also notice that some of the enemies have C or D at the end of their name. That's just an indicator that you can have on to show that they drop an item or have a charmable item. So, it's a helpful thing if you have drops and charms randomized to let you know.
Take some of the memorization of it too. If you have the vanilla checks on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
At this
Terminator
point, I
Robo
probably would do
on Sid's side. That's another really good Robo.
Yes, Terminator Robo. That's a great one. So that's a hard encounter skip right there, or it can be for the lineup,
especially with flying enemies, because hitboxes for them are always a little weird.
Yes,
it's not what they look like.
4-time crit Terma Robo is correct. We're excited for that Terra arm. I think I would do the same thing as Sonny would do here. I would probably climb Dactyl because we don't know where Chrono is, right? And if we get Chrono, he just needs to find his bike key, and he would be super happy.
Sid having some flashbacks with the Terra Mutant here. We did a little hangout session the other night, and they both kind of got stuck on different mutants in different spots. It was pretty funny.
it was hilarious. There's no character on Dactyl.
Yeah.
Ooh, you don't like to see that.
I wonder if,
of course,
if they know about the Dactyl activation with the Chieftain.
Maybe not. It could be like one of those obscure knowledges that got put into there, or like a little bit more obscure knowledge. It's because it's way more useful in Entrance Rando, because you will typically climb Dactyl anyway for the character check when you're doing your seed anyway. I would say like 90% of the time you're going to climb Dactyl.
Going back to our skippable encounters in vanilla, if you touch those circles, the fights just start. But we've had it programmed that you can just touch those circles and not have to worry about the fights.
Okay. Where was Jerky again?
It was that Jerky was from Heckran's cave.
It was? Okay.
Yeah, it was the item you got from finishing Heckran's and talking to Luca's dad.
So if you notice them accidentally pulling up their map, sometimes so you have a start plus select option to warp back to Chrono's house. It's a quick way to just move around. And also super helpful in Entrance Rando, but it's a quick way to just warp back to Chrono's house as a quality of life.
Because number one thing everyone hates in new JRPGs is backtracking.
What? That no one likes backtracking? Nonsense.
No one likes backtracking. If you're watching this and you're like, hey, I have a really cool idea for this, you should do this thing. We have a suggestions forum in the Discord. So if you ever think of something really cool that could be fun to try to program in, definitely drop a thread in there, and the community and the dev will take a look at it and be like, this is easy to do, I can put this in, or this might take a bit of time, I'll have to put it on the back burner.
Yes,
there's always new and exciting things being brought up and implemented, that's for sure.
And I always give a huge shout out to Pseudo Arc for doing this, because this has been an amazing randomizer experience. Very addicting. So, and a shout out to Phone too as well. He did a lot of play testing. He's given a lot of suggestion and everything. So
yes. And then
okay, we see
my other shout out is Angril for all the website developing.
Yes. And Girl, did an amazing job setting up the website, ctrando.com, and getting that set up, and doing some other work, some future work for it.
Yes.
I mean, it's been hinted at. No release date, but I think I'm going to drop the bomb. Hopefully they don't yell at me. But he has been working a bit steadily on the archipelago for this.
That's
so
true.
Yes,
it's definitely a back burner passion project, but it's definitely something I'm excited for someday.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to drop the Moonstone while he has the Dactyl Flight, which is pretty smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That. Perfect. So he's done that. And then, we have Sid going to the future. Now it's because he has Bite Key, he can check the Protodome character. You can't get through Lab 32 unless you have the Bite Key. So it is required.
Yeah, having the Bite Key lets you walk past Johnny, but having the Bite Key in Chrono lets you do the Johnny race.
Mm-hmm.
Something I didn't realize until recently is how much faster it is just to walk through than it is to the bike race.
Yes. We have even set up, I say we when I really mean Pseudo Arc. I set up a Johnny race to have rewards based on different levels. You can have like a low, mid, and high tier. And you can set how many points you need for each tier to get items and how much of the items you want to get. For instance, I'll take my settings because I remember them. I don't usually get consumables in shops very often, or like it can be hard to come by. So I have lapises, shelters, and hyper ethers as rewards for Johnny Race, 5 times of each, depending on how good I do in it. The normal key item check is about 900 points. If you do make it it's not a key item check, but if it's you do need to check it. There's the 900 points check for that too. So I guess there's 4. You have a mid, low, low and high tier, but you also need the race log to get those items, which is a progressive item. So you have to get Bite Key plus race log in order to get those the low, mid, high tier items. The 900 point check is just the normal one where you don't need race log. All right, it's I think Azure Kale told me this, but to remind me which one do I press for Tyranno-Lair and which one do I press for Giant's Claw? But Tyranno-Lair has an R in it, so right. Tyranno-Lair, right switch, and Giant's Claw has a L in it, so we do the left switch.
Yeah. Every time I walk into those rooms in either dungeon, no matter how many times I've played this game, I still think to myself, right, left, claw, Trino. It's just whatever works, Sometimes we got Zeal. Ooh,
yeah, we do have a Zeal.
I think we're gonna be okay with the damage they have and the text they have. But Zeal is an interesting fight.
You may also notice that there's a move called Hex Mist for Luca. Because she rolled ice, instead of having Flare, she has Hex Mist, which is the tier 3 water move instead. Zeal isn't too bad as a party. Solo, she can be a nightmare. So if you run into her early, it could be terrible.
We're getting a little bit of double Tyranno happening here. We got Rust Tyranno and Tyranno Layer.
Yeah. So some spots will be the vanilla boss key turning points in the story. So like we have Black Tyranno still there with Azala on the shoulder, and then we have Magus in his castle. So and Zeal 2, or Zeal with the 2 hands up the top at Black Omen, and of course Lavos.
And the Mammon Machine.
Oh yes, and Mammon Machine. You will also notice we found the other jerky over there in Sid's side, so we know where both jerkies are.
We did catch the rat first try. I hate
Nice.
that rat. There is a second key item you can get from Airstone, but you require having found the seed key item, and then when you find the seed, you go talk to that old man right there in the middle, left of the screen now, and he will give you another key item from Airstone. So there's potential for 2 if you have seed going here.
So yes, Airstone is a good check to do, especially when you have seed, but even if you don't have the seed, you still get the key item, which is nice.
You see the little flames I was talking about earlier? Just run right past them. You don't have to do the encounters.
Mm-hmm.
Makes things a lot faster.
We love speed. Gotta go fast.
Classic movie, you know?
I don't know. I'm
All right, we'll see if there's anybody here at Proto.
Rust Tyranno, you can see, is a sack of HP, 20k HP. Where our scaling is definitely climbing. Bosses are going to get thicker and thicker.
Some earlier bosses.
A bunch of XP.
Yeah, some earlier bosses may be tougher than you realize. Hint, hint. Yakra can be a pain.
Yeah, OG Yakra. Oh, we got a Marley.
Oh, the
Marl.
Yes, the gamble did not pay off right here for him. We were hoping for Chrono, but we'll still take Marl because we do have Rainbow Shell, so she can take that item from there.
Oh yes, yes.
Protodome is a way to get to End of Time as well, if you do Factory. So do you do Factory, that door opens, you can go through that and get the End of Time.
Oh, abandoning Marl entirely.
Wow, okay.
And, did not save before after getting the jerky either. Oh no.
Oh no. He did reset then, and that's an interesting choice there.
I think he said, I don't need Marl, but he has the Rainbow Shell. Like, I think that might have just been a mistake. I'm guessing what he meant to do was start select, because I know I've done that.
Yes.
Because start select is your home warp. LR start select is reset the game. That's just a vanilla thing that you can do in every version of Chrono Trigger.
Yes. I think you might be right there.
Judging by the amount of face palming, I think that's what it was. So we're probably going to see the same thing happen again. Unfortunate mistake.
Yes. But it's okay. We get to watch him fight Zeal again.
Yeah.
We're getting close to Black Tyranno over there with Sonny, and then we'll see if he picks up Marl again. Over here on the right.
I mean, I would, knowing I had the Rainbow Shell.
Yeah. Yes, if I had Rainbow Shell, I would 100% keep that Marl in party, and then I would definitely have, but I would have avoided the basement because I would have wanted all that lootage down at the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're excited to see 12,000 BC access soon here.
All right, we're gonna see. Oh, look, there was a jerky here. Wow, that's good information to have. Sure, I'm sure glad we know that now.
This is brand new information.
Oh, should not catch.
Oh, no.
no! Oh no!
Yes.
Just you don't need the rat. You don't need the rat. You don't need it.
You don't need it. Everything's falling apart.
This just goes to show you can never save enough, and you have 3 save slots. Make sure you always use them.
Yes.
Personally, I'm in the habit of when I am about to enter a new location, I will go to my save, I'll go down 1 save slot and save at that new spot, and that way I usually have at least two fallbacks if something weird happens.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Black Tyranno fight, and it looks like he is going back all the way through to get his Marl.
Yeah. I'm certain he meant to start selects.
Yeah. All right, let's see how this fight goes. He should be okay with Omegas in his party, and the party that has been rolled is really strong. So I think we're in good spots here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. The good thing is, if you wanted to, you could use Boogie here to get Azala to just stop. So.
Just stop trying to take over the world, Azala. Just stop it.
You know, we have Sonny throwing out a lot of trauma with Ayla.
We have Marl and Robo's Den. Okay, good to know.
Whoa! OMG, Marl.
You might be asking yourself, why does Marl's eyes look weird? There's this weird thing by default. It wasn't start select. Ugh, he didn't save again, and I was so stressed. So there's a weird thing with Marl's sprite by default. Her eye color is actually based off one of the colors of her dress. We do have a patch that will separate those eye colors a bit, using makes it use a different palette, a palette location for the eyes. So that's just another level of patching that we didn't make them do for today. But yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Please, Sid, save. Please.
Save. If we will it into existence, it will happen.
Yeah. Picking away at another thick amount of HP over here on Black Tyranno.
Yes. Cube toss is nice though, so. And Sani is going to be the first one with an objective complete.
Oh, yes.
So once he does this, the world is his oyster. Not only does he have the Moonstone, gets him another objective. He has Robo for Genodome. That would give him another objective. So like he has them lined up. Sunken Desert would be available. That's another objective. That's 4 objectives that just opens up from doing this one thing.
Yeah, just let's go through the Blackbird sequence.
Yep.
Or rather, go up to Zeal for the Blackbird fight. Not the whole sequence.
We're checking trial here. Let's see if this gamble pays off.
Vigil hat.
Hoo-hoo. You do have to have Marl in the party to grab it. Oh, the C trigger. So, like we mentioned before, the C you need the clone and Chrono Trigger. And the Chrono Trigger upgrades to the clone once you get it a second time, essentially. Death Peak is also an objective, so this is huge find as well, too. We have a lot of interesting things going
has
on.
The highest level recruit available. You could put Chrono up
So
there,
it's deck-
and
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we do have Chrono up there. If that pays off, that's amazing. Death Peak has, 3 bosses. What we love Death Peak for in this randomizer community is the juicy XP that you can get from 3 boss fights. So that really pumps up your party really fast. So when Death Peak is available, and we need a character and it's an objective, I think it's a great play to do.
absolutely. And worst case, if you gamble and have a bad boss in Death Peak, you are actually able to run from the second boss. That is not a randomizer mechanic. That is just a vanilla mistake from the developers.
Yep.
You're able to run from the second Lavos spawn.
Yes. And if Chrono is up there, it would be a second objective. Yes.
You get a high level character, all their techs. Good. It's good.
Yeah.
Good. I think it's a good gamble in a race.
Yes. Sonic kind of struggling for damage here. Phone mentions. Okay. We have enough to get us by, but Black Tyranno is just a bit chunky.
Mm-hmm.
But we got it. We got the objective down. And then, so as you can see in the trackers, there's a lot going on, right? But at the bottom row of the trackers, you'll see a little paper icon, and it now says 1 on there. That tells you how many objectives you have done, you have completed. You can always go into your item menu and find your objectives as well.
And they're listed as what they are. It just looks like a key item almost, but it just says defeat Tyranno Lair or win a bike race and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the objectives also randomized by the seed, or is there always the same 8 objectives, or is there a pool of 30 that can be drawn from?
So yes, the objectives are all randomized per seed. There are ways where you can set the objectives to what you want as well. So you can set everyone to a specific objective. You can set how many objectives unlock each individual thing. And there is an actual a pool for each objective. So you can have any quest, and that would be a pick from everything. You could have something gated quest, so that it's a little bit more of the gated. So they're grouped, so you can actually customize it to whatever objectives, how many objectives you want. So you can even set it to no objectives if you want. So super customizable, but yes, it does pull from a pool. You can even have any boss as an objective. Now, since usually bosses are shuffled, that can be kind of an interesting boss hunt, you know? You can have any mid-boss as an objective. It's pretty awesome. Again, the key word for Rando Dalton Imperial is customization. It's so much you can do. So that's what I always think of it as. We got a lovely fight over here with the news. Now, firewall damage is putting out a decent number.
Dark matter is unlocked.
All right. Magus' ultimate tech.
And another
For this
mega.
random.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Sonny's definitely. Well, they have the pendant, so they can go up to Zeal Palace while they're here, real quick. Go to the static mammon machine where you would normally go to charge the pendant, and get a quick check out of that. It could be anything.
Yes.
So I think I would run up there real quick. 'Cause another cool thing that Randomizer has done is made it so you only have to go through one cave transition. You don't have to go through all two of them. So you'll see he came in at the bottom, and he's going to come in at the top. Skips that little middle layer, which just added time. Also,
You can
should hopefully go. Yeah, there we go. Coming down here, talk to the seed girl to unlock the access to desert.
Unfortunately, he does not increase his karma by scratching Anu's back.
Well, there's still time.
That is true.
Bent sword. I don't think they have Forge the Mass Moon as their objective, so not much there.
No. Yeah,
no
Forge
karma.
Masamune could be. He could have gone. So with Magus in the party, or Charge Pendant, but with Magus in the party, you can actually bust down that door to get to the Zeal Throne Room and Ocean Palace directly. So you do not need Charge Pendant. You just need a Magus or Charge Pendant.
Yeah, Magus,
So he
Magus
could have
does
seen
kind of
that
open the door.
mid-bust.
It's like he grew up here or something. I'm not really sure how the story works.
Yeah. Something like
Prism
a
Helm.
Prism Helm. That's his
I think that's the
second
second
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has he not put it on a robo? Missed
I,
opportunity?
feel like, I think they're gonna put the haste helm on. Oh, they didn't even put the haste helm on. Interesting.
All right, here he goes for the Blackbird. So we'll get to see what happens with what boss he gets. So as soon as you have the Jets of Time, you talk to one of these guys. They go,
And it just kind of flies
Look,
by for some reason.
and look at the text. Ready for it?
It's not CT Rando, it's the
It's
Rando
not
Dalton
CT.
Imperial.
Yes, that's our plug. Right there for it's not CT Rando, it's Rando Dalton Imperial. The name came from a suggestion from user I'm JCYo. He was like, we do call Dalton does make the joke that it's the Arrow Dalton Imperial. We should just call this the Rando Dalton Imperial. And then it just stuck around because we just always had it as CT Rando for a while. So yeah, it got adopted. So we appreciate that naming, and we love the name for it.
If you want a fun Easter egg, just go put CT Rando in the Discord and see what happens. Just put those words together.
Yes, so this is the quick way to get flight. Now, if for some reason we did not find the Jets of Time, we would have to go through the entire Blackbird in order to get it after a couple objectives usually. So there's the benefit of finding the Jets of Time because you get quick flight. But if you have no way to get it other than going through here, through the entire Blackbird sequence, then you would have to do that. And escaping the Blackbird could be an objective too.
I love the level up spam. It's always feels so good.
Yes. So what we're looking for as far as Lavos, it will be his vanilla level. So level 50. But then so you kind of want to aim for around anywhere from 45 to 50, I would say, to go fight Lavos, depending on your equipment and everything. Anything lower than 45 could get a little spicy, but again, it's going to be dependent on your equipment. So that's what we're looking for. Lavos is independent from scaling normally, but you can set him to scale with the levels. We find that that option can get to some really crazy fast seeds if everything lines up properly. Phone is mentioning excellent strategy from Sid. I'm assuming the haste helm and the Terra arm is putting in the work.
And haste all as well, looks like.
Oh yes, the haste all.
Got some double tap.
Yes. Yeah, I think Sid has the damage right now, the faster damage.
This should be in the rust.
And I only say faster because it's a normal attack that he's using just for that much damage, and the double tap goes pretty fast. Yes, that Rust Harana went down really fast.
Yes. It's an expensive strategy. A lot of mid-ethers to pay for the, 20 MP crit they got on Robo?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Might get another Marl brought in.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, we did get Prism specs. I missed that pickup. Ooh, that's huge. Having flight, look at him jet around now. Are we going to see Death Peak?
There we go. I say, does he remember that he has to go pick up the Charged Moonstone?
Yes.
And it's a race log.
Oh, we got the race log.
In this flag set, not particularly useful find, but still.
All right. He's got 2 objectives down. Okay, so if you are curious how many objectives they need, right now Omen is unlocked. That is one path towards Lavos, is doing the entire Black Omen. 3 objectives are needed to unlock the bucket at end of time. 4 are needed for the time gauge access, so they can go directly to Lavos 2 fight without having to fight Lavos 1. And 5 are to disable the boss gauntlet. What we have put in the boss gauntlet for Lavos 1, and you can set how many objectives you want to disable that. And for the settings that they are running, they decided to put that at 5. So time gauge is at 4 objectives, and he can get those right now. And it looks like he's going Sunken Desert route. So we just have to ask ourselves, is he just going to do Sunken Desert and Genodome, or is he going to do Sunken Desert and Death Peak?
Sony doesn't have the Death Peak yet.
Oh, that's right. Does not have Death Peak, so he's probably going to go to Geno.
Yeah. That's the shortest line to victory, it looks like, for Sony.
So, yeah, I think he's probably going to go for that. And yes, and doing the having the time gauge just bypasses the gauntlet completely. So he's very incentivized to do that. Zombor here should be pretty quick. Oh, and we're going to get to see Arrow Hail. Let's see. Woohoo! We saw Arrow Hail. We're happy now. So Arrow Hail replaces Provoke, just as the tech. So anything that uses Provoke for the dual tech uses that MP value for Arrow Hail.
Oh, Sony accidentally queued up another ice attack. Oh well. Oh no, they queued up fire. Oh! They juked me.
What weapon was that damage? Was that? I did not see, or what weapon that was.
I think he has a siren on Marl.
I think so.
Just didn't see the effect on it.
I think it's siren. So because an Arrow Hail has on-hit effects, so if you get a weapon that has maybe some good on-hit effects, then you're golden. So say if you have a low MP Arrow Hail with the 777 damage, then you get 777 damage to everybody with no low MP, and it pierces defense. So you have some good strats there with Arrow Hail. They're very different. It's a very fun flag set to have physical Marl and physical Luca. Physical Luca I feel is good, but I feel physical Marl is even better with that Arrow Hail. So I've had some really great seeds with that Arrow Hail.
Yeah, physical Marl helps you fill a couple more niches. Physical Luca already fills a lot of niches. She doesn't necessarily need it, but it's still fun to play around with new things just to see if you like them.
Mm-hmm. I think double tap is my favorite thing about it. Especially when you get a low double tap and if you just need either HP heal or if you have a MP leech on a weapon, since it does on-hit effect, or if you have high damage and you do HP leech, you could use those tactics as well. Let's see what's in this shop.
Not a lot.
We got Azala already down over here on the right, getting some damage out here.
I see a question in one of the chats. What are the rules of the race? This is a showcase race for Rando, Dalton, Imperial, a Chrono Trigger randomizer, where basically anything we can get our hands on got shuffled around and randomized. The rules are basically just they have the same seed, so all the damage and tech orders and item locations are all the same. But we set them up with a couple of different palette sets so that the characters look different between the seeds just for fun. All that personalized stuff does not alter the randomizations of the game or stuff like that. So the way through to win a seed in Chrono Trigger and Random Dalton Imperial is objective based for the most part. 8 random objectives are rolled, and your objective is to basically complete those. You can set different amounts required to finish the game. In this instance, the shortest path is about 3 objectives, but the easiest path is 5. The objectives could be anything from finishing Tyranno Layer to winning a race against Johnny. So it kind of just depends on what they happen to roll. But we are about getting towards the go mode, we'll call it, here in both sides of the screen. Honestly, I think they're both going to get go mode from entirely different subsets of objectives. So that's kind of fun.
Yes. Yeah, we're hoping to see maybe Sid go through Death Peak. Whereas we'll probably see Sonny go through Chino Dome. This is going to be my assumption here. Yes, we're in the end game. We got tools. Okay, so tools for Northern Ruins.
Are we seeing Mount Woe, or just seeing the shop? Oh, not buying the power meals. That's an L take.
Good old power meals, you know.
Power meals are really useful because they're cheap and they can be anything. All right, so I imagine Sid's coming up here. We're probably going to see him activate Desert, go to the Pendant Charge, and then get Flight. Maybe he'll also do the secret new rooms, but it looks like yes he is.
He is. So the big question is, will he scratch Anu's back? So yes, we are seeing Chino Dome over here on the left.
You saw you had the option to skip the conveyor there, which is always nice.
Hmm.
I didn't see Sonny. All right.
Ooh, Sonny's struggling.
I think Sonny hasn't done Gino very much.
Yes. It looks like Sonny has not done Gino very much.
There's a lot of
this
little...
could be interesting then.
Oh my gosh, they're blue now. I've never seen that happen. Oh, there you go.
Oh no, he pressed the flame.
Genodome has a couple of interesting things you can do with it. I personally have a couple of save states to go back and practice Genodome. There's conveyor skip, which is not incredibly precise, but it's precise enough that it's easy to mess up.
Which I always do.
I normally get it by 3, but I think if you get it by 3, you're technically just faster to have done it vanilla. But it's fine.
I tend to avoid conveyor skip because if you have
go to.
Yeah. The reason I try to skip, or I don't do conveyor skip often, is because I have Chrono Sanity settings on, and it's less incentivized to even skip it, because you still got to go get the tabs for the checks. The one behind the conveyor, and the one up top there, as you're going to disable the laser. So yes, I tend to not do the skip or try it as much. All right. charging the pendant in the Mammon machine. Well, charging it to get the bent sword, that is. So,
right,
to do the Forge Masamune... Oh yeah, any good karma. To forge the Masamune, you do need bent sword, bent hilt, and Dreamstone. And you need Luca or Robo in order to forge it. So, no good karma for Sid either. No scratching the news back. A flight access incoming from him. Yeah. So, Genodome is...
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! He missed it. Oh. Genodome is one of those ones where it has a mid-boss in there. So you want to know your mid-boss placements, especially if you have a Robo, because if you find Atropos, you get the Robo ribbon. Since they found Atropos in a fair, they're good, so they don't have to worry about it. But knowing where your mid bosses are is helpful, especially for Robo's sake. So you have one here, you have two in Aussie Fort. Aussie Fort is high value for mid bosses, and XP gains. But yes, it's
RPG wouldn't be complete without a terrible escort quest, you know.
Exactly. Escort quest, the best. I am getting better at the escort part, but it's still a slog.
Yeah, there's a couple of ways you can just have it kind of walk through a wall. If you just kind of skip, leave it at the bottom of the ramp and cut left and up far enough, it just kind of comes through.
Mm-hmm.
But
little green,
definitely annoying.
Yeah. To me, it always looks like a little green flashing button on the ground of some sort. They can pass through that. Yeah.
Yeah. Going up for a tab check?
Gray with green flashes. Nope. Yes.
A tab does appear under that first stall eventually.
Yes. It takes a little bit, but it does appear after you get the doll. Flight achieved.
Man, that happened so fast, I barely even noticed it was happening. Alright, where are we going?
I think he's going to charge Moon. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a Crawley over here for our mid-boss. We got a charge Moonstone here on the right.
I feel like you charge Moonstone and then you go Death Peak. Honestly?
Yeah. I don't see a reason not to. You might do Sunken Desert as well. That's my assumption here. I feel like Death Peak is the better choice, though, because if you get a Chrono, why do Sunken Desert at that point? It's getting close. Now, because they had Omen set as one objective, they could have easily gotten Flight and gone to Omen if they felt like that was going to be the faster play. There's a lot more encounter skips than vanilla, but it's still Black Omen, still an investment. You got to really think: do I do a few more checks, or can I just go Black Omen after you get your flight?
Another Mega Elixir. Gosh,
jeez,
what 5 now?
I don't know. It's over 9,000 for sure. Okay. Oh, is he gonna forge? He's gonna forge the Masamune.
Is that one of our checks?
He's gonna see what happens here. No, it's not one of our checks. But he's gonna do it anyways.
Wait a second, I thought this was randomized.
What? Mother Brain, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, Mother Bracey.
Yeah, Mother Brace. We got a Sunstone from fixing the Masamune. With a fun little hands in the air glitch. Yes, we're gonna talk to our dad and get something cool for having the Sunstone. And forging the Massive Moon.
You know, I never knew his finest work was a mid-tonic.
I mean, sometimes people are good at their jobs, and other times you're Luca's dad.
Yeah. now
right.
I think Sonny has to make a choice here with Mother Brain. I think he's high enough level that he could, and has high enough damage where he should gambit and just destroy all the displays, right? But
well, last I saw in menuing, Ayla was 49, so
yeah. I mean, he does output the damage to outpace a display, but Mother Brain is always one of those considered. Can you pump out enough damage to kill her fast because she has a low HP pool? And so when she does her move without the display,
all right, we're taking out the last
usually
monitor.
can pump out enough. Yeah, I think he feels like he's done enough.
Oh.
Yeah, see, he's done.
Apparently, Sonny can do math. Just had to flex it in everyone's face.
Got a Gloom Cape and a Wonder Shot. He is go mode, guys. He's ready to crash into Lavos and have a party.
All right, what's he gonna do though?
Maybe he's gonna shop and rest and save. He feels. We have over in the YouTube chat, Sonny, math is illegal. Well, I got to call it out because that is hilarious.
Math's for nerds.
I mean, he only has 248. He's almost is going to have like 300,000 gold. Just 300,000.
What's he trying? What's he remembered? One he wants to buy that I don't remember exists.
I wonder if is he looking for tabs, like to just go through and buy like a bunch of tabs.
I don't know.
His damage is good enough to where he can take out Lavos in a decent shape. He has the magic defense to get through anything that would throw that Lavos would throw at him. So to kind of like figure out if you're ready for Lavos, you really want to understand that Lavos 2, starts out with the lasers, right? If you don't have enough magic defense, he is getting magic tabs. Got 16 magic tabs. The lasers do magic damage, and if you don't have enough magic defense on some of your low magic defense characters like Ayla, Robo, it could one-shot them, depending on their level as well as their HP. So you have to be... You can kind of hover in the... to be safe in the anywhere 80 plus, you're golden, right? You're usually pretty golden. If you're spicy and you have like 75, you're skirting a line there with someone like who doesn't have as much HP. We're talking usually like level 45s or something if they don't have it. But yeah. But yeah, once you survive that initial beam, you should be good to kind of get through it. You just got to make sure you have that physical damage that will do that. And then, so he should be pretty safe. I think somebody got wrecked over there in the sunken desert.
Struggling a little bit with the doom.
Yeah.
But make it go out.
Yeah, Magus is going to hit like a truck is right.
All right, we're
so
going
we have
into
our
Lavos 2.
first Lavos. Woo!
Sid did almost call it earlier, saying hour 45 for Sony.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. He has plenty of AoE. He has Ayla for physical. This should be a relatively smooth Lavos fight. A very comfortable one.
I feel like you take out for Lavos 3, already planning ahead. I feel like you take a left bit with Ayla Marl and just so you can spam AoE magic with Magus.
Yeah, that's I think his Rolo kick was doing 2k, so he could just do Rolo kick there. Haste all,
Rolo kick,
he's probably gonna throw a haste all. Yeah. Arrow hail is great for the backup to make sure it is dead for sure, just in case it does under 2k.
All right, we lived the chest lasers and the 2 bananas, so we're good here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we see about 2,600 damage with Fire Whirl, which is plenty of damage. It's a lot of damage, but we have seen Fire Whirl get tons more. It's an amazing tech in the randomizer because it can roll. You can do 2,600. We've seen it get up to like in the 7,000s of damage. So. Because of the way the modifiers are with Tailspin as well as Fire 2.
I mean, every time this Fire Whirl comes up, I'm just distracted by the fact that there's a giant smiley face in the middle of Lavos.
Yeah.
Alright, Sony is rich with Mega Elixirs, so just using one here. When normally you wouldn't see one used.
Yeah. when you honestly, if I have one Mega Elixir, I feel comfortable in a Lavos fight. If I have anything on top of that, I feel fine. I feel great. Two feels really, really nice, and anything on top of that is just the cherry on top.
Alright, Sid has to go save Luca's mother now.
Mm-hmm. Gotta save Laura's legs.
Lara.
Mm-hmm. Luca's mom. He's already down to less than 10,000 HP. He's halfway there with his HP for Lavos 2. Cube Toss is just ridiculous with almost 5,000 damage. It's going to go quick, folks.
It is Sonya's race to lose. Phone in chat is making reference to saying, can we force Sonya to fight the secret boss? How many channel points to make that happen? We haven't talked about it. We've taken a lot of things from the DS game. Taken a lot of their weapons and their armors. One of the other things that somebody made a joke about, and Sudark said, all right, bet. We put in Dream Devourer. We call it Timu DD. And if you go to Millennial Fair at any point in the run, and for those of you who know how the vanilla game works, there's a little sparkle on the right telepad that takes you to fight Lavos on New Game Plus. You can go fight a Timu Dream Devourer, which essentially has the same spells and rotation and mechanics as Dream Devourer. And it is really hard because you're still level 50. With the right parties, you can do it really easily. Right party, right gear. I don't know if Sonny and Sid know it's there. If I'm being honest, it's one of those one of those little Easter eggs that's in the randomizer.
Yes. we do always talk about what is the best way to say is a win condition for if you do Dream Devourer. So we're trying to figure out the best way. Phone, so we'll sometimes run a seed of the week over there on the CT Rando Discord. And Phone has been the real big tester for that to see like how fast and how much of a pace can you do and make it fair when you complete the Dream Devourer. If you understand the script and you have the right setup, yeah, it's not too bad. But otherwise, it is an interesting fight to run into and put into there.
We're resetting. I really hope you save this time, Karn. Okay.
He did.
Resetting because Chrono was not there. We talked about the North Cape check as one of the character checks. Once you have flight and access to it, you might be wondering how you get between regular Dark Ages and Ruined Dark Ages. You just click the time gauge again on 12,000 BC, and it'll take you back and forth between the two different times. I think we're going to see Death Peak.
It looked like we did get a Grandstone. Yeah.
Mara was dead there for a second. She's better now. It's fine.
The strategy I like to use here for this when he's going to Invading Light, which is this next move, is I just immediately always kill the left bit, and the middle bit will never, or the core will never act ever again. Because he's trying to queue up Invading Light all the time. And if you kill the left bit fast enough, he'll keep trying to do Invading Light, and he can't do that without the left bit there. Yeah, this
Knowledge
this
is
fight
power.
is almost over. Yes. We got a Death Peak on our right, though, so we get to see what is the boss that rolled for all three bosses.
Come on, Golem Boss. Because Karn does not need the XP at this point.
Oh, you mean Sid?
Yes, Sid, sorry.
I mean, I do need the XP, you know?
It's true.
What is the real life equivalent to XP?
Experience. Job experience. Ooh! Do we have vanilla? Or is it Elder Spawn for all three of these?
I think it's Elder Spawn, right? Because didn't we see
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Elder Spawn for all three.
That's rough, buddy.
There you go.
That's rough.
GG's
All right,
for
GG's.
Sonny over there.
Clap. GG's in chat. Claps in chat.
Yeah. We did it. Yeah. Haste Helm Charms here. Huge.
Yes.
In your personal settings, you can also check select ending you want too. So if you want whichever ending you want, you can force that in there. Now, if you don't have like Chrono in your party, you want the ending with Chrono, it'll choose between which ones depending on what your state is. So like if you don't have Chrono, it's going to force you into this ending, but otherwise you can select whichever one you want. Looks like somebody really wants that Dream Devourer fight.
We'd have to see if Sonny's up for it.
Mhm.
first one's down here. Elder Spawn, I would definitely just run from the second one personally.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm sure Sonny's already communicated Sid that he's done.
Not only can he charm haste helms, but the drop is a prism dress from this. So basically, it's just overpowered. It's an overpowered encounter.
Just do it, Sonny.
Yes, this is
Everyone in chat asking Sonny to go fight Dream Devourer.
yeah. Let me see if I can.
So we're gonna see continuing up Death Peak.
All right. Yeah. So he is. Death Peak is actually not too bad. Like I said earlier, it's a great place to get experience points, and especially like when you find it early. It is one of the best plays you can do. Towards late game, I mean, it's still fine because you can like Azure is mentioning, it's you run from this encounter and that saves you time. So,
especially if you can get if you can somehow swing the ability to have what you need for Death Peak, like within the first 30 minutes of your seed, and you just run up. Really low scaling, and the character at the top just has every single tech unlocked and level 50. And everyone you recruit from then on is just super high level. Like, it's just a really cool play if you're able to do it. Sid is opting to fight it, probably for the prism dress, I'm guessing.
Well, he's going to look forward to himself in just a second. We are going to get both of our runners joining us back here. Theoretically, you're live now, gentlemen.
Yeah, we are.
All right,
so chat's hungry for a Dream Devourer, huh?
They are.
Yes, chat is hungry for it.
I mean, I'll show it and proceed to get obliterated.
I could help out here a little bit since, I will say this. I'll give you the hint. If you have blackmails, they're very, very helpful.
I think he sold all his gears to Magic Caps.
Yeah, that prism dress a little bit sooner.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
And I didn't have any blackmails anyway.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I saw any.
I'm feeling blackmailed right now.
Let me check some of the shops real quick, because I never went and checked Chorus or Medina, or Melchior's shop over by Medina, for that matter.
Guess if I'm gonna get kicked back over here, I might as well use it.
But yes, great run, guys.
Good race. Yeah, good race.
It was a good race. I loved the pathing for each of you guys that you were doing.
Yeah, I was trying to blow off that future play, and then I'm like, well, I mean, it's a 50-50. It turned out to be 100% kneecap.
We're hypothesizing that you're hoping for Chrono at the top here.
Yeah, I figured, because we were chatting a bit, and I was like, I'm already cooked. I might as well see what's up here.
Well, if you pull Chrono...
if we can make it to the top, we'll see what's up here. Wow.
You can quickly do the bike race for an objective, at least, if you can find him here.
Yeah, at the minimum.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping, was to see Frog or Chrono on the other side.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Massimoon to Cyrus was one of your checks.
I do have the magic spoiler log up.
Uh-oh.
I could. I know the answer, but we can see what happens here.
Yep.
I got one on a 46%.
Yeah,
That's absolutely my luck.
The darkest of holes, where my luck is gone. Got 46%ed. I guess. All right. Yeah, I just figured if we got prism dresses and haste helms, we'll just go girl power today. Probably has my highest survival rate.
Girl power
really
is
good
always
team.
a great team.
Yeah,
I'm just loving these
wow,
pallets.
I'm trying to indicate on the layout that Sawny is doing this Dream Eater showcase thing, and it did not go well, so I just need to come in here and make some text smaller. I've only got one spot for a category, and we're running 2 different categories now.
I think I'm stuck.
Did you? Why couldn't you have soft locked during the race? Couldn't even freaking reset for me and actually lose 4 minutes? No. It'll ring me and just hang me out to dry.
No, you reset and lost you 4 minutes.
Yep.
I'm glad I wasn't on stream when I did that.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh, he just didn't want to walk back through the labs and stuff. And I'm like, wait a second, no.
No, that's 2 out of the 4 buttons. 2 of them are right, 2 of them were wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm stuck in this fight forever. Because I don't think I can wiggle out of his hitbox.
That's a weird interaction. You did a black hole, and now it's yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah, I can't go anywhere.
We'll go. Oh yeah, you.
Are you able to progress through the text? No.
It keeps reinitiating the fight.
Hilarious.
Oh man.
I love it.
Somebody call Pseudo-Arc.
I love finding stuff like this.
That's usually my job, is to break things.
I took your job today.
That's okay.
But yeah, let me see if any blackmails are available in the chest, or in the shop. If not, then I'm going after Dream Devourer.
We're about to find out who's at the top of the mountain.
Oh boy, Thomas Pop.
Thomas
Woo! Alright, whatever.
Let it be Chrono.
Well, Frog's also
We need a Chrono. Yeah, Frog would be acceptable.
Yeah, Frog's
The best thing I
acceptable,
saw
too.
was
So whoever's
Slasher 2. I mean, if it is Frog, we might as well just do Masa while we're at it. Bring him over to the grave, see what we get out of that. Need him all the way to the max. Masa Plus. I don't know, if you can squeeze him into a Prism dress, then yeah, we can Masa Plus.
Well, that's
Dang,
dark mail,
you
not
could.
blackmail. 777 damage Star Scythe.
Yeah, I grabbed that a minute ago, and then I saw the Prism dresses, and I'm like, well, I don't really have any argument to not just go with Oops All. Yep. It's, alright, well, we get to see the Chrono spread on my side, at least.
Yay!
Oh, there we go.
He is very purple. Not Super Saiyan. Sag. Not Goku. Got scammed.
He's Ultra Ego.
To take a look. I mean, if I can yeet him, we can just do haste helms and go without the one prism dress.
Is that the Great
All right,
Fanta
here we go.
pallets?
Alright, time for me to get absolutely obliterated.
Here's
sure
the
this
Dream
is
Devourer fight, guys.
Opens up with Dark Gear. And I take...
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I actually didn't die. Okay.
Yep.
I was expecting to die.
Yeah, you need good magic defense, but like most of your mages would survive it.
Well, now we're just screwed.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to do much damage.
He's a
anyway,
fast one.
Yeah. I mean, even in the DS remake, he was extremely fast.
Yes.
I think that kills her, yeah.
Yikes.
There's no way I'll be able to get through Dream Devourer with what I have, because I do need Dark Mails. Or Black Mails, in order to...
The scaling is, like, set up for, regular Lavos, not this guy.
Not Dream
The
Devourer.
nice thing is, when you lose, you just get kicked back to the fair. You don't actually get the game over screen.
Yep.
One of the first
That
times
sounds
I
fair.
played this with Sawny, he tried taking that route and got actual, his head
Obliterated.
by it. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that's not what that is. Oops.
Yeah. Boosted up Ayla's magic defense just a bit, because magic defense is like amazing at higher levels, even if it's. I don't know. I can't even remember what's available in the seed at this point, but that would help lower that a bit. But yeah, it's a tough fight. It's definitely a tough fight for
Yeah.
sure.
It's not impossible, but it is very hard to do. I just haven't had the right seed set up for it to be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
It's not always the easiest thing to do in any seed. So that when it does pop up for a seed, it's an amazing achievement.
Yeah.
I've only gotten Timu DD a couple of times personally.
Mm-hmm.
I have the parts.
One of the
to do
times I
this.
beat it was through overflowing its HP, which was fun. You take down the first part. You take down the first phase with magic, and then the second phase magic heals it. So I just overhealed it, and it's overflowed to 0.
And it overflowed to 0, and you
fun.
killed it.
Do you
I
have a
love
prism
that.
helm equipped on? Sonny, do you have a prism helm that you can equip on Ayla, or is it already equipped on her? That could be.
She's already got one.
Oh,
She's already got one. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I think
That's
there's a Lumen dress in the fair too for an extra 5, but I don't know how far that'll get you.
Somewhere. That's the best I got. I mean, I could go to Death's Peak and grab prism dresses, or a prism dress for her, but even that's not going to help too terribly much. Pendant Charge might help.
I swear. Oh, okay, that's fine. She didn't have defense anyway.
Oh yeah. Do you have a wall ring or anything? I think you sold everything else though, right? You sold.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
sold
everything.
everything
It's all
else.
Hmm.
I mean, I could grab a prism dress anyway, and that would give her barrier, if I remember correctly, and allow her to survive.
I don't remember where the
Which-
second trigger was.
There's one check I have, or there was one check I hadn't done in 2300, so I think it's going to be behind that.
I can.
don't think so.
It was at the where Marl. You need Marl King's Trial since
Oh, Rainbow Shell.
Oh yes, yeah.
Rainbow Shell. Yeah, because that's where Sid got it.
Yep.
That's 1999. We just won 1,000.
Bum, bum, bum.
How's your Lavos fight going, Sid?
Should have brought Magus with me. Marl's just kind of chilling here. Just chilling.
She's a
He's
haste
doing
bot.
good.
We're kind of like
Yeah.
we're limping through here one step at a time. It's gonna be a slobber knocker for sure.
Vigil hat, nice.
Oh yeah, the Vigil hat is down here too.
Literally the only
The gear was popping off this seed, I'll say.
Oh, the gear was amazing this seed. Another
Yeah, you
Tavern
had great
helm.
tech. You had a good lineup of techs. You had some good equipment, locations, and everything. So yes, it was a good seed for sure.
Yeah, everything ended up lining up very well, and really what ended up allowing me to just blitz so far ahead was getting the Dreamstone. Because I knew it was going to be a 50-50 between the bridge as well as the Pore turn-in.
Yes, and did you guys know that you could turn in Dreamstone to the chieftain there at the Laruba Ruins to just summon the Dactyl without even having to go through Dactyl Nest?
Yes.
I forgot, but I was looking for the character. So
I went in mainly
the current combo
for the
was
character.
meh.
Yeah, it was a better play to go for the character. I was just seeing if you guys knew, because there's some like random knowledge stuff that we sometimes forget to add.
Yeah, we've done it a few times, but we usually end up peeking for the character.
Nope.
All right, well,
To be fair, that is kind of a niche knowledge point, especially when you're just starting.
Yeah, there's a lot of those little tiny things that you learn over time, and unfortunately, some of it is just assumed knowledge. But
I guess this would be a good way to plug.
seeds are through
Oh yeah,
trail knowledge,
the
at
seeds
least.
are through. Yeah, at least they're through that. I guess this is a good way to plug that. Grey Goo Glitch, phone, everybody, and Pseudo Arc have been helping to work together to work on a wiki. I think Angirl has also been putting things together so that there's a wiki for all our knowledge dump that we could do, so that we will have something up to help new players out. There's always the Discord as well.
That wiki helped me so much as well. There are just a few things that I have to master again.
Oh, he got lightning bolted, but luckily he survived it.
Yeah, that barrier saved.
yeah, it's not. I don't really have the highest DPS, but I do have the tank right now. Seen better, but I've also done worse.
Let's just drop a bubble hit.
Tosses, yeah, no.
One of my not very used techs.
It's because it's so slow.
Yeah,
Exactly.
There's a lot of the text that when you're doing the randomizer, that all of a sudden you go, oh wait, I'm going to use this because it actually works out really well in this seed. It's always a fun interaction to have of things you don't normally see.
Too bad you guys gutted Hexmist right before, like a week before, else I wouldn't be that bad off right now. Yeah, Hexmist.
To be
is,
fair,
go ahead.
it was way too powerful.
Oh, it was, yeah. It's Zeal Form 2, the hands and head. It's her
Hexagon
ultimate
mist.
attack. Yup. And man, did it just destroy stuff before. It was like getting 20 and 30 times multipliers depending on the position. And this one is like 7 or something, so it's not really good for this niche use case, but it does a lot of heavy lifting. Or at least used to. Luckily,
on the charm?
I think it just needs
Or
another
was it on the
rebalance. You can charm it off the shell, I think, because that's what it dropped from. I'm pretty sure.
If I'm trying to charm it off the shell, I'm going to get myself killed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can get off. You should get off drop, yeah.
Yeah, the drop was for the prism dress. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get it on the first one, so that's probably just bad luck.
Got to make sure that I take care of this middle core, or else this will turn into an absolute nightmare.
That was not haystall. That was one below haystall. Good job, me.
Just you can run if you want.
I'm not gonna run. I'll be fine. I mean, I have 6 mega elixirs.
Yeah, man, that Zombor fight. Oof. Needed that mega elixir real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to pop one. It was, I think, against Rust Tyranno. It was one of the Tyrannos.
I was very tempted to use Terra Arm Robo, though. That's for sure. Oh, that...
Terra Arm Robo was doing you wonders for a while there.
Ouchies.
Tell me how you really feel.
Wow, this, the barrier shield combo did not save me from Grandstone. Not even...
I wouldn't expect it to. Grandstone hits hard.
Luckily, I was just sitting on my, action
there
screen.
It is. Thank you.
Just keep going this way. It's almost done. I'll be, not
Okay, that
dead
should
soon.
allow her to survive.
I also miss Lavos dropping stuff. That was always funny.
Yeah.
So I had one where he dropped like a rainbow, and I'm like, oh, dude, we got a menu glitch. That's time for me.
If you have it set up so you can always have him drop anything, which is fun. GG!
GG's.
You did it.
Yep. I mean, this kind of proves the point. It's like just a little bit of time with this game, and you can pick it up. Honestly, I haven't played Chrono Trigger in years. I mean, Sony does also have a very strong advantage of being a heavy rando player, and also having run this in the past. So, I also
I never submitted my times to the leaderboards when I ran it in the
took a couple
past.
of non-standard routes to try and snake ahead, but as usual, that can undercut you pretty heavily.
You took some risks, and the risks didn't pay off, which happens.
Yeah. I was hoping the future had something, and I tried to delay it as much as possible. Unfortunately, it was as dead as I thought it would be.
All right, now that I have the prism dressed,
let's see what happens.
We'll give Dream Devourer one more try.
All right.
That reset was unfortunate as well.
I'm glad I wasn't on the stream. I didn't say anything, but boy, golly gee whiz, I wanted to say something.
He went, Can you reset and lose 4 minutes for me? Yeah, sure, bud. I'll get right on that.
Yep.
Good luck, good luck.
All right. Good luck.
Dark Gear comes out. She at least survives.
Yay.
Yes.
Enough space to jam a Mega Elixir and pray.
Oh, hey, it's the DRM Devourer. I didn't take for that.
Yeah.
No one likes DRM.
I'm gonna regret this. I knew it.
To be fair, we usually play co-op together, so I'm used to being able to lean on Sony to keep it from getting too out of control. But I do like my non-standard plays, like Fire Whirl, stuff like that. He knows the good stuff and will go for it every time. I kind of go by feel each and every play. When I saw Tail spin as early as it was, I was like, I don't know about this, man.
Yeah, seeing an early tailspin can be a little rough. But if you have a really good fire too, like on a Magus, right? It can. I mean, yeah, your fire world can still pull through.
Especially considering that like his magic is just much higher than Ayla's, so even with the lower multiplier, you have to jam her with tabs to get anything out of it. Mm-hmm. Fire is kind of the hard carry in it. You can just get a lot more per tab if you have access to them.
Yes. So far, so good, Sonny. You're doing good. Like, the opener is the big thing to survive through.
As long as I make it past the opener, the rest of it becomes quite a bit easier.
And then you just gotta get ready for... Get ready for shenanigans, you know?
Yeah, because I remember once I hit phase 2 of this, it becomes absolute shenanigans.
Yeah, because normally in the DS, when you get to Dream Devour, if you choose to go that route, you have a bunch of really busted gear. Some of it's been added to this, but obviously since it's randomized over other top-tier gear, you don't always see it. Like the Blunder Shot can sometimes turn into whatever. I can't even think of it off the top of my head now. But like the Rainbow can turn into the Dream Sword.
Yeah, the Dream Seeker. Yeah.
Dream
so
Seeker,
instead of a 70, not only do you get like a massive attack boost, but your 70% crit rate jumps to 90, and then the game always rolls like MP quad crit on it, so it doesn't matter anyway, and you're just sad.
20 MP for quad crit.
Yes, Dream Devour isn't it? Oh, here we go. We're getting to the next phase.
Defense Star's power.
Yeah.
Yep.
Overflow that HP, baby.
I love doing that to Magus. I'll push Magus towards phase 2, and then I'm like, oh, he's not doing anything. Time to spam magic, and then I heal him, and I go, oh. Oops.
How much do I have to deal to overflow it? I don't remember.
Be in for a while.
All the damage you have to like undo all the damage you just did. Is pretty much what it is.
Okay.
I think
That's not going to take too long.
Did really enjoy my Glen colored. Oh, there he is. Wow, that's a poison dart frog if I've ever seen one.
And we live.
what?
No.
Ooh.
Oh.
And he unlived. Oops.
He is currently living up to his name and devouring our dreams right now.
Yeah, this is why I decided to go with the haste hats, because I was like, if I go down, at least I can just immediately stand back up. And I didn't bother hasting Luca in the first phase, because I'm like, she's just not going to do much here. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to find a bow for her. Ugh.
Okay. Do I give pointers yet? Or do we watch him struggle more?
I don't think they're struggling.
You're done. Oh, he got it. He got it. The overflow.
Let's go! Oi, what about Australian?
Over under. The water's going backwards.
Why was that text?
don't know.
Listen, you have to be there. Okay?
Yeah, I believe it.
There you go, Chad.
That is one way to do
friends.
Dream Devour.
Thank you all so much. This has been an absolutely fantastic show. Karnoth, Azure thank you for being here to commentate. Will you go ahead and give us, if somebody wants to get involved, start to play this rando, where do they go for information?
Sure. They go to ctrando.com. That's the website that we have. We also have the link to the Discord in there. You can roll seats directly on the website and be able to. There's a couple presets. I believe the hope is that we may have the settings here as a preset later at some point on the website. Where we are considering that. And then if you join the Discord, you can always any of the new fun testing features and other things you can roll directly on the bots. You'll see people like Azure Kale, myself, Phone, Pseudo Arc in there, and we're always happy to help out and always to give pointers and everything. We do a lot of seeds there, and you can roll them there. But yeah, it's a fun time, and we're always happy to have you guys join us in Rando, Dalton, Imperial shenanigans. So it's great. So yes, look out for any of us streaming some runs. We were very happy that Sonny and Sid showcased this for us because they did a great job, and we appreciate you guys.
Thank you. And let's just lead right into it. Karnoth, go ahead and give us your self-promotion. Plug yourself. Where can people find you?
So I stream on YouTube and Twitch at Karnoth for YouTube and in Karnoth8811 at Twitch. And yes, I do a lot of these I do a lot of this Rando Dalton Imperial and a bunch of other randomizers as well. Yeah, but that's where I'm at. All right, Azure Kale.
Hi, I'm Azure Kale. This guy here is Bandit. He's actually the real star of the stream. He's sleeping on the couch. I stream on Twitch as Azure Kale. I'm part of a Twitch team called Epilogue Gaming. We talk about gaming. Whole bunch of really cool people there too. CT Rando and all that fun stuff. But I mostly stream this randomizer and then other indie and other RPG games that I like to enjoy.
Great, thank you. And Sonny.
I mean, you can find me on Twitch at Sawneyrath11, where you'll see me doing this now. Final Fantasy 1 PSP, because of the Final Fantasy Relay coming up. Zelda 2 Randomizer, and all sorts of other stuff. I could go on, but the list would probably take me about 15 minutes to go through.
Well, that's I'm clicking buttons, and so I've gotten distracted. Anyway, Sid, you do so much for this channel and on RPG Limit Break, but I'm going to talk about that in my section. So this is your chance to actually pitch yourself.
Oh yeah, well, that's a new one. Yeah,
you're not used to it.
Yeah, right. You'll probably catch me doing this every once in a while. Breath of Fire 2 GBA, I want to put back on the burner because we did finalize the date for the Breath of Fire Relay at the end of November again. We're going to keep sticking with that for the time being. I'm going to see if I can de-rust Final Fantasy 16, but that's kind of a behemoth. Hopefully we can get that in the Final Fantasy Relay as well. It's just a lot of... Now I'm finally got more time for projects since I got my family member healed up from surgery for the most part. But... ideally, I'll be streaming a little bit more frequently because that's basically been the big struggle is I'm going to take care of them, make sure they're okay. I mean, doing a bunch of stuff all the time. I'd love to play like Resident Evil Rando, but it's so off-brand, and I don't know if my computer can handle streaming that at the same time. So that might be where I am if I'm gone. But we do have a lot of cool stuff coming up. And I do my best to try and be pretty consistent. But yeah, I'm glad I picked up the Rando. This is an outlier of a time. I think the last time I saw 3-set a run, I just turned the seat off, honestly. I was like, oh, I'm good. But it's been a blast. I've been enjoying it a lot.
No, it was a fantastic couple of runs, a great showcase. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Coming up on this channel later this week, we have our Fresh Files podcast that happens every month, headed by Moonblaze Wolf, together with a bunch of friends who I don't have that list of in front of me, but they're going to be talking about CRPGs this coming week. And then the day after, the next Sunday, a week from now, we'll have a Grandia Any Percent showcase with Dracodan, which is going to be fantastic. And then we actually have, for most a good chunk of August, our weekends are taken up by community showcases. We love our communities and all the other communities that are able to come together on this platform and showcase. So we've got a Saga Marathon happening on the weekend of August 15th. We have the Final Fantasy Series Relay, which is the kind of one of the big events every year. That will be starting on August 21st, which is a Friday. And then August 28th, we've got a Falcom Community Showcase that's going to be running for 3 days. So we got a lot of cool things happening in the month of August. We hope you stick around. Again, as a reminder, all of your monetary support for these channels, whether that's subscriptions and bits or channel memberships and super thanks, all of those go towards RPG Limit Break, specifically towards the budget for our big week-long marathon that'll happens every May, and we appreciate everyone for that. Final chance, final shout outs, anything left to go before we end the stream here?
Next time, maybe we'll do entrance randomizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let
Azure and I
the
will
actual
race
practice
entrance.
players.
I have started playing around with entrance rando, so I could join.
Oof.
And shout outs to Phone for these amazing palette sets.
Yep.
I feel like, if you guys are going to do entrance rando, I will gladly accept that challenge. And yes, shout out to Phone, shout out to Pseudo Arc for doing all the work on this of this randomizer. It's been amazing. His response has been great. Shout out to Imperial for also assisting with that, and the website, the community there. Shout out for Sid and Sonny for running this, Ashen for having us here, Azure Kale, also helping out with this, promoting it. Grey Goo Glitch, Two Tone, Tony, they've been running these too. So I'm just shouting out to everybody who's been really invested in Rando, Dalton, Imperial. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all. Stick around if you're watching live on Twitch. We are going to go raid one of our community members. Otherwise, we will see you all next time.